What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Well, it's the latter part of January, which means that this is around the time that the Hall of Fame voters in baseball vote to see who will be next enshrined in Cooperstown. And this year, three players made the cut: Adrian Beltre, Todd Helton, and Joe Marr have been elected to baseball's Hall of Fame. Of course, for selection, you have to receive at least 75% of the vote, and it can't be rounded up. It has to be at least 75%. And I believe Gary Sheffield came just short of selection. I think he was at 74%. So I assume that Gary Sheffield is going to get in eventually. Him and maybe what's that reliever name? Oh man, I can't think of his name right now. I think he played for the was it the Reds? Oh, I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, there were 26 candidates on this year's ballot, with 12 newcomers and 14 holdovers. Beltre was considered a shoo-in in his first year on the ballot, as he had appeared on 99% of public ballots. Mara also was a popular first-year candidate with a public ballot of 83.2%. Beltre played a total of 21 big league seasons with the Dodgers, the Mariners, the Rangers, and Red Sox. He got over 3,000 career hits, over 400 home runs. His number 29 was retired by the Rangers in 2019. Joe Marr spent his entire 15-year career with the Twins, only catcher with 3 batting titles, and he earned 6 All-Star selections, 5 Silver Slugger Awards, and 3 Golden Glove Awards during his career as a catcher before switching to first base later in his career after receiving a concussion. He also won the American League MVP award back in 2009. The Twins retired as number 7 in 2019. Todd Helton was in his 6th year on the ballot. He fell short last year, 72%. This year, I think he was a few votes over the 75% threshold. Spent his entire 17-year career with the Colorado Rockies. Finished his career with 2,519 hits, 369 home runs, and a 316 career batting average. I was looking at Sports Center earlier. Well, actually, First Take. And the fake Skip Bayless made a good point, and that is that Todd Helton on the road in his career hit 287, but at home 347. So he's another product of Coors Field, you know what I'm saying, where the air is very thin, so it's very conducive to hitting and home runs and all of that. So he benefited from playing at Coors Field. So to me, yeah, I don't think Todd Helton's a Hall of Famer either. But that's just my opinion. Billy Wagner, that's the one. That's the one that I think should be in the Hall of Fame. Andrew Jones, Gary Sheffield, and Carlos Beltran were amongst the repeat players on the ballot who once again failed to meet the 75% threshold for induction. Sheffield was in his final year on the ballot, so now that means he falls to the, if he's going to get in, it'll be the Veterans Committee. Actually, Sheffield was at 64%, and Billy Wagner 74%. So I think Billy Wagner will get in next year. As I've said before, I think Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Manny Ramirez, I think all those guys should be in the Hall of Fame. I could care less if they use steroids. Major League Baseball knew these guys were using steroids. As long as it's not a combat sport, me personally, I could care less. That's just me. The home run era, the quote unquote steroid era, saved baseball, and people can come back now and play more. Have the moral superiority and all of that. But me personally, like I said, I don't care about that. But anyway, that's just my opinion. At least tell me what you guys think.